Good morning, Periscope. How you doing? It's Belina. Who you fronting for? Today, that's what we're going to talk about. Who are you fronting for? Why do you walk around, again, with a mask on your face? You get in front of your girlfriends, you get in front of your male friends, and you have this facade going on that everything is fine with you and everything is okay, but you know deep down inside that you're really hurting. You're really not happy. You really don't love yourself. Good morning. You're really upset with somebody. Who are you fronting for? If you're sad, people can see it. You're not invisible. If you're angry, people can see it. You're not invisible. Who you're fronting for. And your real friends will come to you and say to you, what's wrong with you? And if you say to them, oh, nothing, they'll be like me, good morning, and say, no, don't tell me nothing. Just say I don't want to talk about it. Who are you fronting for? Who are you wearing a mask for? Who are you trying to be strong in front of? Then when you get behind closed doors, you fall to pieces. You're angry. You don't love yourself. Everything is going haywire. Nothing's going your way. Your marriage is a wreck. Your relationship is a wreck. Your kids are a wreck. Your job is a wreck. Your house is a wreck. Who are you fronting for? Good morning. Who are you fronting for? We wear so many masks nowadays that, we try to hide things. We try to hide the scars from when we were younger. We try to hide the scars. Like if me and my husband get into an argument, I can't tell nobody because they're going to talk about me. Or if me and my husband get into a fight, I can't tell nobody or they're going to talk about me. Let me tell you something. They're going to talk about you anyway, whether you're doing good or whether you're doing bad. So you might as well be honest with them. Let me talk about me again. I can only speak for myself. If I'm upset with my husband and it's a Sunday, my church family is going to know I'm upset with my husband. He already explained that to y'all. When he said, if my wife is angry, y'all going to know she's not going to take no pictures. So I stopped doing that. But if I'm upset with my husband, I will come and I will talk to Elder Cheryl Lynn, or I will talk to Christine, and I'll say, y'all pray for me, because I'm upset with him. And I go about my daily way. But I had to grow into that thing. I can't stop doing what I was called to do. I can't stop my job. I can't stop walking in my lane because I'm upset with my husband. That's between me and my husband. It has nothing to do with the church and how God's house is ran. But I'm going to still have attitude. My body language is going to show that. So who are you fronting for? If you're upset, let somebody know, because the only way you're going to start your healing process, and the only way you're going to start to love yourself, and the only way forgiveness can begin, if you start with yourself. You got to start loving yourself. You got to start your healing process. Forgive. Try to forgive everybody that did something to you. Try to forgive the person that's hurting you right now. Try to forgive. Again, like I said yesterday, we're not telling you to forget, but you still have to forgive. Who are you fronting for? Because unless they are your real friends, the so-called friends, the associates, the associate people we hang around with, the ones we think love us, they're not going to tell you the truth. Only a real friend is going to sit down and talk to you. Only a real friend is going to listen to you. Only a real friend is going to hear what you're saying and give you a response. Give you their opinion. And if y'all are truly friends, you will listen to that person. Then once your healing start and once your forgiveness start, then you can't let nobody pull you back into wanting to be hurting anymore and wanting to be upset anymore, because you will never begin to love yourself if you hang around people that's hurting all the time. Hurt people. I don't care what you say. And you can only front for so long, and then what's going to happen is people are going to start to see that, that person ain't happy. You could tell they're not happy. Look how they walking. That person not happy. You could tell they're not happy. All they do is argue all the time. All they do is fight amongst each other. All they do is, they're upset all the time. Who are you fronting in front of? Who are you fronting for? Who? Take off the mask. You don't have to have a mask for the bedroom, a mask for the courtroom, a mask for the church house, a mask for your house, a mask for when you're in the house with your husband, a mask for when you're in the house with your kids, a mask for when you go out with your girlfriend. You don't need to have all of that. You can take off the mask. You can be yourself. You have to stop the fronting. But see, like I said, as a child growing up, my mother had a rule: what goes on in my house stays in my house. So if anything went on in the Talmadge house, we weren't allowed to tell anybody. But what that did was that hurt us growing up. That hurt us going into our childhood, because anything that happened to us, we wouldn't tell nobody. But now I know, and now I'm better with age, that when things are not going right with me and when somebody hurt me, I ask God to give me the words to take to them and say to them, you hurt me. Why did you do that to me? What did I do? Because I didn't do anything. So let's talk about it. Let's get it over with. Let's get it out in the opening, and let's move on. Let's move on. Good morning. Let's move on. Let's do what we got to do. Okay? Let's stop holding on to this baggage. Let's stop holding on to this luggage. Let's drop it right here, and I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling. You tell me what you're feeling, and let's love on each other. That's what you got to start doing. You got to start being around people that is positive. You got to take off all those masks, okay? If you're in a relationship, because of substance or because of, because the person is paying your bills. He paying your car bill, she paying your car bill, he paying your rent, she paying your rent. You don't want for anything. But if they're not loving you, you're fronting in your relationship. Listen to me. Stop fronting. You're fronting in your relationships. Stop it. It's okay to say that we're not happy. It's okay to want to sit down and talk to somebody and try and make the relationship work. But the relationship is two people. So the relationship is not going to work if only one person is working that relationship. A relationship is 150 plus and 150 plus on each side, especially in a marriage. You got to want to go above and beyond to keep your relationship together, and nobody's relationship is perfect. So stop fronting. Stop making your friends think, your girlfriends think that your household is peaches and cream, that you and your husband, y'all ace boon coons, y'all best of friends, y'all don't argue, y'all don't fight. The devil is a liar. Me and my husband fight. Me and my husband argue. Me and my husband walk around for days not talking to each other. Me and my husband go through it. We're not perfect. Again, we're two imperfect people that God saw fit to put together, and now we're trying to make it work together for the betterment of ourselves. We're trying to be transparent for the world to see, that it's okay to be upset. It's okay to argue. It's okay to fight. You might become a better person, but you got to keep that communication line going too. When things are not going right in the Ali household, I might wait a day because I get my words right because I'm angry. And I need to go talk to my husband. I got to be calm when I do it. I need to say, listen, that was not right. Or this was not right. And he does me the same way. See, in Team Ali house is not Pastor and First Lady. In Team Ali house, it's Belina and Brian. In Team Ali house is my best friend. He's my best friend. In Team Ali house, we scrap. In Team Ali house, we do what we got to do. And then we both gonna go to bed. We both gonna sleep in the same bed. He don't go upstairs. I don't go in the basement. We sleep in the same bed. I did not get married to sleep in a separate room. I did not get married to sleep in a separate bed. I was single. I could have stayed single sleeping in my own bed. So guess what? We do what we got to do. We make up. Sometimes somebody got to be the bigger one. Who are you fronting for? Anybody that knows me can tell when I'm upset. Anybody that knows me can tell when I'm not happy. That's why I walk on Saturdays with my little walking crew. We walk and we're therapeutic with each other. We don't front in front of each other. We pull off all the masks in front of each other. We tell everything that needs to be told. We speak to each other. We let each other know we're not doing okay today. We're not fine. And this is me. I will ask each one of them, how you doing? Because you're real quiet today. You can tell when something's wrong with somebody, because if they're real loud like me, and then all of a sudden they're real quiet, something is not right. They're hurting somewhere. Something is not right. Let your friends know, if they're truly your friends, that it's okay to let down your guard around me. It's okay. I don't want to know all your secrets, because some secrets I'm taking to the grave with me. But on a day-to-day basis, if healing going to start in your friend's life, if healing going to start in your family's life, you got to learn to forgive yourself, then forgive the people, places, and things that did whatever they did to you, and then learn to love yourself unconditionally. Transform your mind, and then what happens is everything else is going to fall into place. You cannot forgive anybody else until you learn to forgive yourself. Abandonment issues, forgive them. Sexual molested, forgive them. Physical abuse, forgive them. Mental abuse, forgive them. Any abuse that has occurred in your life, forgive them. It's not going to be easy, but forgive them. I promise you, you will be better for that. You got to forgive your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, Auntie Em, Grandma, Mima, Grandpa. You got to forgive the cousins. You got to forgive. Everybody is not going to like you. Everybody is not going to like you. That's okay. You still forgive them. You still be honest with them. You still let them know, I forgive you, but you can't be in my space right now. Because when you come in my space, I got to front. I got to pretend that I like you. See, with me, I ain't pretending. If I don't like you, you know I don't like you. Okay? Because I'm not going to be all up in your face. If I got a problem with you, you're going to know I got a problem with you. But again, I could not get to that point in my life until I learned how to forgive, till I learned how to love myself. I'm not strong because I stand 6 feet tall. I'm not strong because my last name Talmadge. I'm not strong because I come from a household where I had 6 brothers and 3 sisters. I'm not strong because I knew my brothers and sisters would fight for me. I'm strong because I'm a survivor. I survived everything that was thrown at me from a child up. And trust me, it was not easy. In my household, we woke up to people arguing. We woke up to people fighting. We went to bed with people arguing. We went to bed with people fighting. We woke up to cursing. In our household, it was just crazy. So in all my past relationships, I brought that craziness with me. Until one day I had an aha moment and woke up and looked in the mirror and said, I can learn to love me. I can stop fronting for the people. I can stop fronting in front of the people I call my real friends. I can learn how to forgive because I forgive myself. Periscope family, forgiveness is real. Forgiveness is in the air. You got to learn how to forgive. If you think your healing is going to start and you still holding on to grudges and you can't forgive the person that's hurting you or the people that's hurting you, listen, it's not going to happen. You got to learn to forgive that person. You got to learn to love yourself. Stop letting that person have so much power and eating up on your insides and making you sick. Stop it. Who are you fronting for? Because if you got to front in front of your friends, they're not your friends. Friends are people that's going to let you get ugly, downright ugly, and cry in front of you. And you can cry on their shoulders and wet their clothes all up and snot all over them. Friends is going to tell you the truth. Friends is going to be honest with you. True friends. True friends. I don't throw the friendship word around a lot. I don't tell people I love them all the time unless I mean it. But true friends is going to tell you how it is. They're going to tell you when you right and when you wrong, and they don't care if you get upset with them. True friends is going to still be your friend after y'all get into the big blow up because both of y'all was wrong and y'all both wanted to be right. True friends, you will not have to front in front of. You can do what you got to do, and you can live your life, and you can begin to heal. Stop fronting in front of people because people's places and things won't do nothing but hurt you. Be real to yourself. Be true to this game, not new to this game. Periscope family, have a God great day on purpose, and I love y'all. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.